from behind the 3-point line. Were you terribly disappointed in the first half? I mean, their hands were down, not really challenging, or would you say otherwise?
No, you saw it. I mean, that's what's happening in that first half. The game plan was to get to their chest, run them off the 3-point line. There were a couple times where we closed out, hands are down, and we give up 11 threes in the first half. The keys to this game was to take their airspace away and to keep them off the free throw line, and we didn't do that. In this game.
Okay, Michael?
Speaking of free throws, Coach, they were 43 of 52 from the line. How do you explain it? Do you think you guys were too handsy, or how do you kind of explain that difference? 17 Jimmy's points came off the foul line.
I can't explain that. I mean, 52 free throws is ridiculous. They had 24 at the half, and 24 attempts. Butler shoots 20 of them. This is the playoffs, and I thought some of those calls were I can't explain it.
Anybody else?
Yeah, that's another. It looks like what you guys there's that key play, that inbound, where it looks like your guys are confused. It was in the last minute or so where you were trying to get a bucket, and I think you ended up turning it over. Can you explain what you were trying to get and what ended up happening on that play?
Which play are you talking about?
It was the one where TJ lost it. It was in the last minute when you guys came out of a timeout. It was a sideline out of bounds, and you turned it over. I'll have to find the play. Well, since you don't, I'll see if I can find that. Can you think of going to what you were able to do well, though, in the second half? It looks like you were able to get the matchups you wanted and beat. Was it about your guys being able to beat their man and then just simply finding the open shooter and knocking them down? Or was it a little bit more complex?
Well, it was about the energy we wanted. I thought we came out in the second half with the scrap and the fight that we needed to come out with in the first half, and I thought we basically came out and just not with the intensity that was needed or necessary for this game. I thought the third quarter we started to play with that intensity. We started to play like we believed, and we played a good second half. But you can't start the game off the way we did. Basically, those guys pretty much got anything they wanted. Defensively, giving up 74 points and a half is ridiculous. They had 11 threes in the first half, and as I mentioned, 24 free throws. So that sense of urgency was missing to start this game, and we found that in the second half.